Oh, indeed, indeed, indeed. What's going on, everybody? What's happening? What's happening? No, we're not monetizing. I haven't received one red cent from YouTube, and that's what it is. And I don't get paid to talk nothing about anything that I've talked about on YouTube. So whatever, whatever, it's up. Like the young kids say, it is up. What's going on, everybody? The meta, what's up, man? Yeah, man, I had to pass them out. I had to pass them out little by little. I'm getting my weight up in the streaming game, right? The streaming game. Shout out to this streamer called and I'm not gonna keep y'all too long, but shout out to this streamer called Deep Stakes. His handle is different on Twitter, but he was talking that talk regarding Hex in crisis, right? This whole drama with the subpoenas and SEC and all that. He even said in the stream while I was playing it in the background in my travels doing what I was doing. He said, everybody should really reach out to Trayvon because Trayvon went through all that. He went through the whole thing with the investigations, SEC, going to court or being asked questions, all of that folks are being scared about right now in Hex. They should reach out to him, you know? Coin Critic in the building. What's up? What's going on? What's going on? And so shout out to Deep Stakes for even mentioning that. But what I wanted to talk about was a little bit. I created a video the other day, a blog. In my last blog, I was, identifying some of the strange behaviors that I noticed recently within the last couple of weeks in the community and even in crypto and period. And it's past the whole thing I've been saying about Ethereum being OFAC compliant and proof of censorship. It's just compiling now with more drama, like you got a situation where I'm watching what's going on in Hex, right? And the people in Hex, It's not even about the performance of the coin. I'm watching the behaviors of the people, and folks are like bugging out. And my thing is, you need to chill. People really need to chill. You know, what's going on? What's going on? Top of the day. What's up, Hexicans? D Hex 6961. What we doing? So, what's crazy about what I noticed something that came across my desk earlier, and it kind of started like to come together. And I'm creating this live right now because I didn't have time to really blog about it. Actually, I blogged something, but then I said, let me just go live and speak about it. I did a pre-record, but it wasn't, I wasn't content with it. So think about it. This year alone, this year, and I need y'all to really pick up what I'm putting down because we all adults. We all adults. And I know we represent what we represent. And I'm at the bottom of the pyramid. Listen, man, nobody threw any ones my way to speak about anything I talk about. Let me just put that out there too, because there's speculation and weirdo internet lawyer vibes, you know, like jailhouse lawyers. You know, you got these crypto sleuths and right and pseudo attorneys giving their opinions on what the SEC is really after, discovery and blah blah blah, and people are petrified because they think that, you know, if they got paid, they're gonna be in trouble. All I know is I never got paid anything, so it's whatever. And I know I'm not even a factor to be whatever, like, looked upon. And if I am, it is what it is. Like I said, you know, I've been doing this for years. What's the difference? I don't know these people. I don't know, you know. Nobody really messes with me except people who watch my channel. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know Richie Rich. I don't know him and 99.99999% of the rest of them. I don't know them. You know what I mean? But check this out. This year alone in 2022, there's been so much drama in the LBC. It's kind of hard being Snoop D-O double G. Like, there's been so much drama in the Hex community just this year. You got to think. You kind of like have to trace your steps back, because I noticed something today and it kind of put something together for me. Like, yo, this is an inside job, man, in my opinion. I think somebody's lining somebody up, or somebody's lining people up, you know? Word, because, and I say that because, yes, you can, I mean, the chances of being, I don't know, man. It's just, watch who's been at least publicly open about being served. Pay attention to who's been publicly open about being served, right? Served the paperwork from SEC indicating that SEC wants to get in contact with them and give them and you know, follow certain instructions, right? Provide information, et cetera, et cetera. We don't know. And for me, I'm only going to speak for me. I don't know who else besides a few who've been contacted, and the few that have been contacted are pretty much connected in a certain way, right? Like, to me, it's like a certain club, like, you know, an inner circle, if you will, an inner circle, right? There's been drama this year, off and on. There's been drama with all kinds of people. There's a particular. This is the thing that y'all got to think about, and maybe y'all figured it out already, and I'm just all late with it. You know, I know I'm a man of a certain age, and it takes a while for me to really like figure things out. You know, there's one. It's like, if everybody gets bagged, right? You in a sweep, you get caught in a sweep, God forbid. People pick you up, and everyone now is identified as a group for whatever. You get picked up now because you talk about Hex. For example, I'm gonna keep it real simple. And then you got 10 of them. right? 10 of them talk about, and then there's it's really supposed to be 11, but 10 got bagged. What happened to that extra one? That one, the one who used, you know what I mean? The one person who was part of that 11 used to be heavy, used to be thick as thieves in the community, like thick, you know? The strange behaviors, right? The way things unfold. No longer thick as thieves because there's been a falling out. Folks are in their feelings. People feel hurt or whatever, disrespected. So the guy that was thick as thieves or the girl that was thick as thieves is just like, yo, all right, solo mission. Y'all got to pick up what I'm saying. Solo mission. Now, while everybody's under pressure right now, scared, taking their channels down, you know, getting rid of their socials and all that, you got the one who's straight chilling. And not only is the one still chilling, but the one is taunting everybody else. You already know. Like for me, I'm thinking, oh, this person, yo, this person is too mixy. This person's involved, you know? This person involved, son. You know what I'm saying? Like you 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 were thick as thieves. You know, you were, you know what I mean? Making jokes and all that. You were making so much jokes. You know what I mean? And now things happen and it's no longer funny. But now, after time passed, you've been vilified, right? You've been vilified as the bad guy or the bad gal. You know what I'm saying? And now you good while everybody else is in hot water? How is that? You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, the constant taunting, the constant taunting, facts, facts, the constant taunting. It's like exactly. It's the Rico from Belly, not Rico racketeering, corrupt organization. We're not talking about that. We talk about this one specific character. Shout out to the people who know what I'm talking about. We all adults. We all grown. If you've seen Belly, my man with the straight hair, the glasses, but with the infamous banana and the piece of banana on his lip game. Talk about he don't like that shit. Nah, he don't like that shit. He's gonna have to drop a dime on. Well, there you go. There you go. I think it's kind of like I don't think it's just so because think about it. What random person outside the community? What random person outside the community is gonna be like, yo, I see this, you know what I'm saying? This guy twerking. He's twerking in these funny looking clothes. He says they're expensive, and he's on a stripper pole spreading spread eagle on a stripper pole talking about Red Bull game. Yo, I'm gonna drop a dot. Yo, SCC, go investigate, because yo, I'm not happy about that, because I'm upset because twerking and spread eagle Red Bull game. Who's doing that? People don't even understand like what's going on. Who's really doing that? Nobody. It's inside. It's inside. It's inside. And this is the thing that I kind of fear. I'm not, and not even fears as far as like, to me, it's like, yo, what are we doing? Because ultimately, it's not even about money. Okay, it's not even about, yo, this is being done for compensation, to compensate somebody who got harmed or who got scammed or who wants to be made whole because they suffered a loss of some sort. It's not even for that. This is about who's right, who's wrong. This is about who got the bigger Red Bull game. This is about ego. This is about pride, right? It's a different type of glory. It's a different type of satisfaction that's being sought after. It's about, yo, I'm that fat lady singing. I have the last word. The fat lady sings, right? The show's not over until the fat lady sings. Well, somebody wants to be the fat lady singing. Understand? Like, my thing is with all this, you remember back in childhood in school, you always had like maybe maybe one or two kids that were problematic. They were acting out all the time in the class, and sometimes instead of them just being in trouble by themselves, the whole class would have to pick up the pieces for the place that they broke. The whole class would be in trouble, right? Well, I have a feeling, and I hope I'm wrong. This is just me talking, man. It's just me talking. I don't know how. I just wouldn't want whatever happens to happen to affect the entire Hex community, like adversely affect Hex or even like crypto, because when something happens to one community, it indirectly affects the entire crypto space. I don't care what, because one decision that could come down could affect everybody. You know what I mean? So, in the spirit of, if a person is really trying to pursue some type of victory, and it's not even monetary, some personal ego centric, pride filled victory, yo, you could have let it be something that's like, I don't know, that where the consequences are a little bit minimized, where people like us, people on the outside, we just trying to freaking get into something that's going to help us make a lot of money, make gains. That's it. That's it. Yo, don't mess that up. Like I mean, really, what are we doing? The guy talk, you know what I'm saying? Like the guy, he's on, Richie Rich is doing all kinds of like Twitter space tours, I call him. He's on a tour right now, jumping on different media platforms and talking, and he's doing him. Apparently his numbers are going up as far as social media and his following. So that's where that is. But he got his main people, quote unquote, because I know Hexologist is like, I've seen him and Hexologist stream together. Like, remember last year in I guess it was leading up to the second anniversary party. Like, Hexologist was like, yo, he's like there. Like, I mean, they were streaming together side by side. They hugged each other. No, like, that's his man. And Hexologist is having issues now. He took his channel down. And you got some other key people, key players, key streamers, what I'm saying. Like, key people who stream, who are being targeted. And it's come across my desk that it's not everybody who streams that's been targeted. Not all content creators have been targeted. But it just makes me think like, yo, this is special, because I'm watching like Rico. I'm gonna call him or her Rico. I'm watching Rico still like still streaming, and not only streaming, but streaming with a purpose. Rico streaming with a purpose. Rico just announced something real crazy. Like, yo, it's gonna be what's gonna be. And I'm saying to myself, why are you talking like that? When you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, a notice, like, I'm not putting nothing bad on nobody, but like, if they got bagged, if they got notified, if they got subpoenaed, and you didn't, oh, we already know. We already know you're doing a Tekashi 6ix9ine situation. yo, you acting like the Hex whale bot. You dropping dime on everything, anything, and everything that moves on the blockchain. You're revealing and exposing, because I don't see how. I don't see how. If you tied, like, you a part of the clique, you a part of the clique. This is why I don't do cliques. You a part of the clique, heavy, and then the clique's in trouble, but you not. I wonder why. And then you're not even like in support of helping anybody in the clique. You taking the position like, I told you so. Like, you see, and I'm not only that, but you trying to usurp authority. You trying to usurp some power. You trying to fuel whatever it is that you're seeking within yourself, which has nothing to do with money. Yo, it's crazy, man. I'm sorry. Let me get back to the chat before I bounce, because it's not gonna be a long one. I just wanted to say this real quick. Let me see. Let me just greet the people. Greet the people. You know. Yeah, indeed, indeed, indeed. And be careful who's in your circle, because like I always say, it be the closest ones to you that'll bring you down. I.e., look at the situation, and that's just me speculating. That is just me speculating, because Rico continues to talk about it and continues to do what Rico was doing before and after and during. Like, yo, it's just a lot, man. It's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, yeah, for real. Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Indeed, indeed. Yeah, for real. Yeah, man. You already know. Yeah, for real. Drop a dime. No, I don't like that. I'm about to drop a dime on you. Mm-hmm. Wow, that's crazy. I never thought about that. People that enable super chats too. That's crazy. Yeah, they're trying to get their little, I don't know, man. It's just crazy, man. Yeah, imagine. I didn't think about that. That's super chat business. Like, whoa. Well, you could, I mean, I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not even gonna act like I'm some type of internet attorney. I'm not even gonna do it. I'm not even gonna do it. Yeah, I mean, getting paid to, this whole thing with getting paid to promote, man, man, if you're promoting a better way of life, you getting a call from the SEC? Like, I don't, you know, like, excuse me 1 second, people, because I'm trying to make some things happen right now as we speak. But yo, man, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy, man. Like, I think it was something that was planned. I think it was something that was done on purpose. And I don't think it really has. I think somebody on the inside got pissed off because they're no longer a part of the inside. They're no longer a part of the inside. And they're really like, yeah, like salty about it. It's all about wanting to be down. They're no longer part of that program. Buffalo Heart, I see you. They're no longer part of that program, and it pisses them off greatly because they want to reclaim their spot. But since their spot is not being given to them, they want to enforce, right, some type of punishment, some type of pain, some type of huge inconvenience. And I just don't want that to blow back on all of us, like indirectly, like, yo, like to interrupt any good that we have coming to us. I don't want none of that to interrupt any blessings that we have coming our way. And I feel I just like I'm looking at it and I'm seeing how manufactured and almost like unnecessary, like super unnecessary. But hey, look, it's because I don't believe in coincidences. I don't believe in coincidence. You have Rico. Rico who was working heavy for was working, and Rico didn't get a no. That's an issue. And Rico close with all of like, yo, hey. To me, that's an issue. That's an issue. That's an issue. And I don't know if people even care to even speak about it. Like, I don't think people care to talk about it. Like, that's kind of weird to me. Folks didn't even care to talk about it. I don't know if I'm discovering anything like new. I'm sure people know. Yeah, it's too much, man. Soul Hex, greetings. There's too much of that out here, man. It's too much, too much. We already got to deal with so many obstacles, and then people have nothing better to do with their time but to conjure up plans and strategies and how to disrupt someone's well-being or the happiness of others. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. And let me tell you this too, right? You know, I'm mental illness. Mental illness is real and it's serious, right? Two people can have an argument. Two people can fight. The angel in the building. Two people can have a fight, and depending on how the outcome, or depending on how everything unfolds, I should say, depending on how it goes, the fight will either be resolved one way or another, or it'll carry on, right? Two people having a fight, disagreement, some kind of quarrel, some kind of beef, whatever you want to call it. Couple that with mental illness, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. That changes everything because when you involve mental illness, the mind is already unpredictable. When you add the mental illness aspect to it, or you throw a certain dynamic and it's 1 minute, everything is kumbaya, Richard, and the next minute is tick, tick, boom. Okay? So if you're fighting with somebody who's tick, tick, boom, or you got two tick, tick, booms booming, it's a problem. Okay? And it's not about who's winning some money. It's about who's winning the fight just for the sake of winning, of saying they have the power, of saying they won, of saying they are right. And that is what I see that the Hex community is undergoing right now with these subpoenas, this thing. It's not about nothing dealing with the greater crypto anything. It's about somebody who got caught up in their feelings, who feels a way and wants to get back at some people, yo. And it got nothing to do with the outside in the community. It's somebody who was inside. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, man. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Because everything is mounting in a certain way, you know? And I'm looking at it like, yo, this is crazy right here, man. If I was a gambling man, I put all my bread on this more than Pulse Chain, more than Pulse, more than every. I put my money on what I'm talking about, and I know my kids will be said 100 years from now. Like I know, like I can feel it. I can feel it, man. I know I'm talking a lot of trash, but within this trash, there are facts to support my stance. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. Yo, the holidays are coming, right? The holidays are coming. Let me explain something to y'all, right? I remember last year. Last year, the holidays came like the first set. Not September holidays for like people who not Jewish people, Jewish holidays, not that. I'm talking like Thanksgiving, right? For people who celebrate in America. To me, it's a day of misgivings, but that's a different conversation for another day. Anyway, love the people who you love. Appreciate all the people who do great things in your life, and that's what it is. A day of gratitude, right? Whatever. Moving forward, last year, Richie Rich got on a live for Thanksgiving. And that I think was connected because a certain, somebody was like on social media talking about how they're alone, they got nobody. And unfortunately, that's how it is for a lot of people. And I'm not making light of that. Richie Rich got on and was specifically got on the stream and highlighted that there are people spending the holidays alone, and he wants to show some type of support during the holidays and stream and show love. And oh, that was well received by a certain person who announced that maybe a day or two earlier and was making, posts about, oh, these are the worst times for the year for them and this and that and this. And look at now. Arch, they're becoming arch and come out. But Crypto Wonder, me, even though I don't like to talk in the second person, I ain't gonna be the one to drop. I'm not a gossip channel, crypto gossip, I might as well be, but I don't like to gossip, even though I get caught up in the gossip. But I don't want to look. I'm not clout chasing. I'm a man of a certain age. I think I know who caused all of that, yo. As far as sending the alphabet people towards Hex and everybody that he felt needed or she felt needed to be subpoenaed. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. And you know what's crazy too? Because listen, we folks are weird, man. When I got into the community, I can't see what the chat right now. Shout out to everybody in the chat because I'm out here in these streets, So this Rico was like, yo, it's weird, man. I don't know. Folks, yo, social media is wicked, man. Wicked, Selector. Wicked. It has its pros and it definitely has its cons. Oh my, yo, damn. I remember when I first got into the Hex community, right? I first got into the Hex community, so I'm perusing, internet perusing, schmoozing, internet perusing and schmoozing. Western Star. So, whatever, engage, follow, this, that. I comment, like here, whatever, retweet, whatever tweet. And then this same entity reaches out to the entity. I'm gonna call Rico the entity. Rico reaches out because I might have something, and Rico might have been in the same, I guess, thread that I like, or whatever, like farming for engagement. As hey, you mind following me, and then I'll follow you, and then if you have other socials, I can follow you there, and la la la. And I'm like, yo, whatever, man, whatever, lady, whatever, man, lady, whatever they pronoun game, efficient and strong, whatever pronouns, genderless. What we doing? So that's cool. Come to find out, a month later, I look and I was unfollowed by the same entity. I'm like, yo, what happened? This is what we doing? You asked me to follow you. This is how petty people are with the social media, man. This is the pettiness. The pettiness that people are. And it's the same energy. And I saw the energy of a different nature of the person unfold and show like different aspects of their personality. And it just let me believe that there's some challenges that the person deals with on a regular basis, right? Maybe I want to stress that as I'm not a clinician, but I think it's some type of severe mental impairment. And that's A. There's some people who solved some of the most complex problems of the world, suffering with mental illness and all kinds of vices. So no judgment. No judgment. I have my own issues. Look at how I get loud when I'm talking to y'all. You don't think that's something, stemming from some trauma? It absolutely is. So I put myself in the mix, especially when I'm trying to fight for success. And I don't know who I'm yelling at. I just end up yelling. That's a problem. I embrace my shortcomings fully. So I understand that there are hiccups along the way. And with this situation involving this entity and the community, I'm like, oh no. No. We're not doing that. This is gonna be problematic. This is gonna be problematic. It's gonna be problematic, folks. It's gonna be so problematic. Like, because that person don't want, that person's not, that person barely wants a I'm sorry. Maybe just saying I'm sorry would help, but I think it's too far gone at this point right now. You got subpoena, you got SEC, you disrupting people's lives. You got these guys that I thought were rich. I thought these guys were rich AF. I thought they got the 10,000x gains. I thought they had it like, and they're asking for donations. Yo, hey, Meta, you are right. The world is a stage. This ain't real. It's a simulation. This is an absolute fantasy. It's a simulation. Yo, what you think it is not. It's not. And it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. Well, going back to what I was, damn, I'm late. Excuse my language. Anyway, whatever. I've already cursed. Hey, people, it's already, listen, we grown out here. We grown. We grown. Man, so that's what I mean, sometimes I can't believe I have to, man, because crypto gets dark. Crypto, when you deal with people, man, it's what it is. Look at Sam Bankman-Fried. He's free. He's walking out here. This is a person who stole billions, okay? Big B's, billions from people, funded whatever presidential affairs, right? Did all kinds of weird stuff with Ukraine, funding, blah, blah, blah. You stole billions, bruh, and you're out here free as a bird. You're free. Let that have been somebody like me in the bottom of the pyramid. You wouldn't see me. You would not see me. Why? Because I'd be sequestered in a place laden with blocks of concrete and steel, wondering why. The bugs on the wall have become my closest friends because they have names and they are now my relatives. That's how bad they would have. All the rules that they have are not for them. It's for us. You know what I mean? You got Tom Brady. A friend of mine was talking about like Tom. I'm like, Tom Brady what? Tom Brady what? What do you mean Tom Brady? Tom Brady what? You talk about the football player? Muddy Mo in the building. You talk about the football player? Shout out to Muddy Mo. Please go subscribe to his channel. Subscribe to the Metis channel. Every creator that's here, if you could recognize them, go give them a support and say hi to everybody. It's all absolute love and energy to win and aspire to do great things. Tom Brady, the football player. And I stopped watching football because I used to have a problem. I used to do, you know what I'm saying, like pools and everything, and I was great at it, but I had a problem and I had to stop. I stopped watching, but I knew Tom Brady. He's involved with FTX and dude ain't in, and the other guy, the basketball, Steph Curry? What? You know how you're in the community, right? And you hear nondescript people like Kim Kardashian and Floyd, bless his heart. I think they say he's illiterate. 50 Cent used to joke on him. You know what I mean? Like, Floyd Mayweather with like involved with like crypto shenanigans. But Bankman Free is free. He's free. Let that have been Crypto Wonder. Let that have been anybody else at the bottom. You know, they are subjected to fines, or we're going to fine you. Or you said your corporation is worth 38 million trillion. Okay, we're gonna fine you 1 million trillion. Okay, and you can go about your merry way. I'll never forget how EOS had to pay a $20 million ticket for a project that raised $4 billion in a year. I'll never forget that. And once I saw that happen in this crypto space in 2018, I saw that. I said, oh, it's a dub for thinking that things are really what they are, because they're not. You think the rules, you think you're gonna get caught messing around playing with your taxes, right? You're gonna mess around and get audited, right? You think that's gonna happen to everybody else? It's not, especially people and entities that have the money. It's not. The rules don't apply. They just simply don't apply. So you got these promoters. They are scared to death. I don't know why they're scared. Like I said, go ask Trevon. Go ask TJ for go ask TJ for the source, for the support. And okay, you can't talk about your investments. That means you can't talk? No, you can talk. It's lit for you right now. Yo, you lit. Like, that's the thing. Like, take the energy. Like, I don't understand. Yo, flip it. I'm not trying to clown or troll no alphabet entity. I'm talking about, oh, they want your because you giving up so much of you. So why doesn't it help you? Why don't you create? You're a creative, right? So use your imagination and allow this to help you. You know, like if I was a musician, like, I love music, and, I rap, I spit, I write bars, whatever. Because that's something I've been doing since a child. But if I was somebody else and I was really clout chasing, hard body, and some SEC, I'd be on Instagram, I'd be on whoever's gram, Twitter Spaces. I'd be doing a Sue Surf, spacing a whoever on Twitter Space. I'd be on everybody's gram. I'd be in everybody's face on social media for the notoriety, because I want the attention. If I wanted that type of attention, I'd maximize, because this thing, look, man, I didn't ask for it and it came on my lap. I know it's like crazy. It's crazy when you have some kind of investigation and blah, blah, blah. But if you think you're doing nothing, I mean, you innocent, man. Live your life. You're living your life anyway. Why are you going to be scared and urinate on yourself? Why are you doing that? And then, God forbid, they involve my family members. They put my family members' name and stuff. Oh, we flipping it. We flipping all of that. We turning that energy around. We turning all that around. That's a fact. That's a fact. You gonna put my wife's name in some joint, my kid's name and everything, and you think we're gonna be hiding in some kind of hole? You're gonna try to keep me sequestered somewhere and hide in a hole and not speak about anything I want to talk about? Oh, it's up, like the kids say. It's up. It's up. It's up. I'm gonna use the holiday energy that's supposed to be fruitful and plentiful and flip it. Y'all want to think devilish? I'm gonna think blessings all day. Counsel all that negative energy with nothing but positivity, absolute positivity. Let it rain on everybody. Like they want to rain their doom and gloom. I'll rain nothing but sunshine and potpourri and happiness and love and joy out this, like, till I was blue. I'm serious. Hold on one second, folks. Yo, man, I'm not looking for that energy. I'm sorry, folks. I'm sorry, but I'm not looking for that. I'm not looking for that. But if it came my way, man, I only live one. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, it says YOLO all the time. Yo, YOLO, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? I'm not gonna be crying, man. Stop the blood clot crying. My goodness, man. That shows me where the heart is at. What we doing? I don't get that. Stop. If you're a child, that's one thing. But you're an able-bodied, you're a person. You take, and then if you're a responsible person, man, like I consider myself fairly responsible. I got lives that depend on me every day that I don't mind doing what I have to do because I love myself and I love my life. And I talk shit on YouTube. I talk shit every week on YouTube. And the SEC gonna knock on my door and Crypto Wonder, can you please relinquish and furnish your 1048 forms and XYZ bank accounts and everything you've done in the last 3,000 years involving your finances, your wealth, immediately, please. No problem. No effing problem. No problem, because I know where I'm at. I'm at the bottom of the pyramid. I know where I'm at. If I was at the top, the capstone game strong, you wouldn't come to me, because you would not come to me. You wouldn't, because that power up top protects itself. And I'd be up there and I'm trying to scratch my way, crawl my way up to the power up top and bring people with me. Come on, man. Why are these people honking all the time? I don't understand that. Folks be honking all the time like there's somewhere to go. Hold on. Wonder I should battle. Wonder I should battle. They promoted advertisements. Uh, uh, people, y'all could. I don't know if I'm on. I'm not trying to really win. I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm off base. Maybe I should be afraid. I don't know. But I I don't know, man. I feel like it indirectly happened to me. You know what I mean? Like that's why I'm annoyed with it. Like, yo, if that's what you know what it is, because I have history with you know what I'm saying? Like I got history with dealing with all, and so it's like, yo, whatever, man. Then my job, I do this all the time, in and out of these buildings. You speaking of white suits, people with all kinds of, they tie their ties and all kinds of special exotic knots, and wear all these expensive shoes I can't even pronounce, hard bottom joints, and these gloomy places like courthouses and all that, all kinds of court you could think of, and off, yeah. So I look at it like, I don't know why y'all scared, man. And then you're military dudes, yo. If you're a military dude, why are you so petrified, son? What we doing? If you said you fought, you've seen things I will never see or comprehend in my life, right? You've been in battle, and what are you, yo, son, that means you've been doing something you had no business doing. That's what it is. I don't think that everybody's rocking and rolling like, you know how sometimes you think everybody's doing what you're doing? Nope, that's not the case. No, don't do that. Don't act new and brand new and naive. Everybody's not doing what you're doing. you know? Like, come on, man. And it's true, that whole super chat thing, that's crazy, man. Well, you could be super chat for you, like, yo, man, what happened? What happened? I haven't gotten one red cent after 6 years of streaming. Over 6 years, I just got my channel monetized and have not got one red cent. Ask me if I can. You hear me talk about yo, like and share, subscribe every time. Like I feel like that's too robotic and mechanical and takes away from the quality of what I try to provide. I feel like I'm just like an algorithm. They want me to become an algorithm out this moment. You know what I mean? Uh, like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Please leave a comment. Please leave a comment. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, what is that? What is that? What if I was if this was part of my in my portfolio, like an income stream heavy, then I would be like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe. But it's not paying me no 10,000 a month. It's not paying me. It's paying me zero. How about that? It's paying me dreams, dreams. That's all it's paying me. Dreams and aspirations and whatever. And I don't even dream about pulling any type of income from this. Been doing this over 6 years. Next year will be 7. I talked about all kinds of stuff. You see how small my dream is? That's crazy. I got over 700 videos talking about all kinds of. I thought I was putting in work early. I thought I was putting in work. Oh, dude, we're gonna talk about the men. We're gonna talk about men. Men who be failing, who don't know how to be mature and handle their responsibilities. We're gonna talk about deadbeat fathers, right? We're gonna talk about women who can't accept great men when it come into their lives. Ha ha ha. We're gonna do that. Didn't work. That didn't work. It kind of did, but then when crypto came around, that's all she wrote. That's all she wrote. I have an addictive personality. I know myself. If I'm into something and I like it, it's a wrap. I'm not going back. There's no nothing. And then this thing is providing opportunity and chances for me to just add to, enhance my quality of life. And yo, what is this guy doing? Yo, look, these people, man. And then the season change, right? The season, so it gets darker earlier. So people are moody, right? Depressed. Man, change all that. Shake all that up. What is that? What is that? I don't understand. What was that? Man, these people, man, I'm telling you, man, listen. We're gonna do this. What we're gonna do, every time there's something crazy that we notice, we're gonna counter that with something positive, something good. I don't care how small it is, man. You know, you feel like you sneezing too much, you gotta smile after every sneeze. Just smile. Just smile. You gotta balance that out. Because if after every sneeze you're gonna be sucking your teeth and be pissed off, that's a problem. Now you're gonna be polarized in negativity. Because next thing that happens that pisses you off is just gonna add on to whatever drama you got going on with your sneezing. So what are we doing? What are we doing? SEC, subpoena, whatever. How you spell subpoena? SUBPO. Okay. So that's an opportunity to learn. That's a positive. That's a positive. SEC, what they doing? Oh, you could record conversation. You could do a Travon. Oh, no, you can't. Oh, you could, no. Oh, you can't afford a lawyer. Oh, you doing crowdfunding. Oh, you gonna make something great out of that. Oh, okay. Oh, you're not gonna be scared. That's good. If you scared because why? What? Look, man. I could say a lot of things, but I'm not gonna dox myself. Like I could say so much. That's why I'm so like. I could say so much, but I'm not getting. I'm not. It's like I'm not gonna go into that bag of why I'm like why it doesn't make sense to me why you're petrified unless you were doing something you had no business doing, but Rico, that's a major catalyst right there, and I'm not going to sleep on Rico. I'm not sleeping on Rico. If you've ever got into contact with that pronoun entity named Rico, male or female, you're not going to figure it out for me. You're going to just do the math. Figure it out on your own time. Yes, I'm putting riddles out there. I didn't put dude's name out there or her name out there. Y'all got to figure it out. 1 and 1 equals 2. Let's do math, people, because you're not gonna go to my channel and then Rico redirects his or her energy at me. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. Rico's a major factor in all this because Rico, as of yet, has not been subpoenaed. So what are we doing? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. You were part of the program. You were part of the collective. You were just ha ha he until you weren't, and then they gave you they just gave you the cold shoulder, and it's been a wrap ever since. And then, but Rico, you still talking heavy about them all the time. You still talking, and now look what happened. And you like making fun of, like, that's crazy to me. That looks crazy. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Good people. It's about that Tizan. Muddy, Muddy Mo. The name Muddy Mo. From the dirt. From the dirt. That's where we all come from anyway. And we have to return from once we have to return to the dirt, right? Unless people get cremated and get thrown in the water. But that's a conversation for another day. Um, or in the air, but then it just falls back down to the ground, back to the dirt. Whoo, guys, gals, appreciate your time. Appreciate you rocking with me this long. But something to think about, people, and be careful out here who you befriend, who like, because you don't know how people could take things a certain way, and when you got like mental challenges involved, something that could be so minuscule to you if you don't suffer can be gigantic to them, and they won't let it go. They will not let it go. It could be a major permanent problem, man. It could be, and look at what's happening. Look at what's happening. Look at what's happening. Huh. Look at what happened. And underestimate no one. Please do not take anybody out here for a joke. Please. I learned that a long time ago growing up as a child and a young person. I learned the hard way. Like, don't underestimate anybody. So take that for what it's worth, good people, and we will build. Peace.